$130,000 a year. Say that out loud to anyone and they think you're set for life. Your relatives think you're rich. Your friends assume you never worry about money. But somehow, by the 25th of every month, your bank account is nearly empty. You look at your credit card statement and your stomach drops. If this sounds like you, this video is for you. Let's start with a real story. Ryan, 28 years old, works as a software engineer in Austin. Salary, $135,000 a year. Growing up, he thought that once he hit six figures, money stress would just disappear. Now he's making more than he ever imagined, and somehow he's more stressed than when he was making $40,000 fresh out of college. Why? Let's break down where his money actually goes. Before people land these high-paying tech jobs, everyone assumes the same thing: once the salary is good, life is set. Reality? Someone earning $130,000 to $140,000 a year takes home roughly $7,000 to $8,000 a month after taxes. Sounds like a lot. So where does it actually go? Rent eats up $2,200, because living near downtown, in a nice building, feels justified now. Car payment takes $600, because the used Honda got traded in for a new SUV the moment the raise came through. Student loan payment, $400 every single month, still. Lifestyle, eating out, DoorDash, weekend trips, streaming subscriptions, the gym membership nobody uses, that's another $1,200 gone. And then there's last month's credit card balance, sitting at $800, still accumulating interest. Add it all up, there's nothing left. And next month, the exact same cycle starts over again. This isn't just Ryan's story. This is the story of millions of engineers, tech workers, and high earners across the country. And underneath it, there are three traps quietly eating away at every paycheck. Trap number 1, lifestyle inflation. As income goes up, spending goes up right alongside it, almost automatically. First job, you were happy with a used car and a shared apartment. Salary doubles, suddenly the used car feels embarrassing, the shared apartment feels beneath you. This feels natural, but here's the problem: people start asking, can I afford this, instead of asking, do I actually need this? The result? The more people earn, the lower their savings rate gets. Some high earners end up saving nothing at all, even while making six figures. Trap number 2, the credit and financing trap. This one hits tech and engineering professionals especially hard, and there's a clear reason why. Banks and lenders love approving credit for people with stable jobs and steady paychecks. Stable employment, good salary, a corporate email address. To a lender, that's the definition of low risk. So the offers come from everywhere: 0% financing on a car, buy now pay later on furniture, financing on a new laptop, financing on a vacation. Zero interest sounds like free money, but the cost is usually baked into the price somewhere. Each payment looks small on its own: $50 here, $80 there, $120 somewhere else. But when Ryan actually added up every single payment he was making, the number came out to $900 a month, just in financing payments. That's roughly an eighth of his entire paycheck, gone before he even saw the money hit his account. Trap number 3, no emergency fund. High earners tend to develop a dangerous mindset: the next paycheck is coming, why worry? So the emergency fund never gets built. Ryan had less than $1,000 in savings, not even enough to cover 1 month of expenses. But we all watched what happened in 2023 and 2024, tech layoffs hit companies that were considered rock solid. Thousands of people lost stable jobs overnight. And when the job disappears, the rent doesn't pause, the car payment doesn't pause, the credit card due date doesn't care. That 4 or 5 month gap without income is enough to wreck years of financial progress. Now you might think, does this only happen to engineers? Not at all. We covered doctors before, and their trap looked different: equipment loans, practice overhead, years of deferred student debt. Business owners face a different trap entirely: unpredictable cash flow. But the trap for engineers and tech workers is the quietest one of all, because their income is fixed and predictable, and that predictability is exactly what makes people overconfident about their spending. This video isn't just here to point out the problem. There's a fix, and it doesn't require a finance degree, just discipline. Fix number 1: every time you get a raise, don't let your lifestyle absorb all of it. Follow a simple rule: 50% of any raise goes toward lifestyle, the other 50% goes straight into savings or investing. If your salary jumps from $80,000 to $88,000, only $4,000 of that increase should touch your day-to-day spending. The rest goes to work for you. Fix number 2: add up every single financing payment you're currently making. If that number is more than 30% of your take-home pay, that's your red flag. Before taking on any new financing, check that number first. Fix number 3: before you invest a single dollar, build a 6-month emergency fund. Stocks, index funds, crypto, all of that comes after. Put 6 months of expenses into a separate account you only touch in a real emergency. That fund buys you peace of mind: job loss or not, you're not one paycheck away from disaster. Fix number 4: set up automatic savings the day your paycheck lands, not at the end of the month. Most people try to save whatever's left over after spending, and there's usually nothing left. Flip that order. Save first, then spend what remains. Ryan did exactly this. He paid off his car financing early, built his emergency fund, and automated a savings transfer the same day his paycheck hit. 6 months later, his salary hadn't changed at all, but his stress level completely did. Making good money isn't the problem. The real problem is when high income comes with high stress, and you can't even pinpoint where it's leaking. If you're in this same trap right now, drop a comment: what's eating the biggest chunk of your paycheck? Financing payments, lifestyle spending, or something else entirely? And if this video actually helped, check out the other money traps on this channel: the credit card trap, the house trap, and the video on why doctors go broke despite high salaries. See you in the next one.